is going to win that? Is it that going to be Liverpool who are going to be winning this big, or is it going to be Everton? The clash of the Derby side at Merseyside is going to happen. The Derby of the English Premier League. It is Liverpool and Everton. Hello guys, this is Ramsay and welcome to the watch along of Liverpool and the likes of Everton, the Merseyside Derby, which will be having the watch along of this weekend. But before moving deep into this, let us just have that poll right into our chat. Oh my goodness, we have been getting those polls, we have been getting those live polls onto our chat. It is the fans who have been giving their votes onto our chat that who is going to win. Is it going to be Liverpool or is that going to be Everton? Because over here, if we look at this, just have a look of what is happening. My goodness, it is Arne Slot who is getting those win moments in the late stoppage time continuously this season. He is up against the likes of David Moyes, Everton, but it is Jack Grealish, it is Dewsbury Hall, it is NDA. Just have a look of the lineups. We will be sharing the lineups onto our screen now. Oh my goodness, just look at the lineups what Arne Slot has just picked into this. It is the likes of EKTK again. It is Isaac who has been dropped. Alexander Isaac not in the squad, my boys. What is that going to be? Liverpool against the likes of Everton. Is it going to be a big one? Because Alexander Isaac has been dropped from the squad. Alexander Isaac has been dropped from the squad. My goodness, how is this going to be? Just look at the lineups, guys. Just look at the lineups. It is the lineup which has been picked, and EKTK is the man who has been picked, but Alexander Isaac has been dropped from the squad. What is Arne Slot going to be building in? But it is Dominic Szoboszlai, it is Gakpo, it is Mo Salah. Florian Wirtz has also been dropped. It is Florian Wirtz who has been dropped from the starting lineup. How is this game going to be? The worth million transfers, Florian Wirtz not in the squad, and Arne Slot now with the Adidas ventures of Florian Wirtz, but Florian Wirtz is not in the squad for today. Florian Wirtz is not in the squad for today. What is that going to be? Give your votes onto our live poll that how are things going to be turning in. Give your votes, guys. We are waiting for your votes. Oh my goodness, we have got those 60% votes for Everton to be winning that. And the likes of a draw is there for 40% of the fans have given their votes. Join us for the watch along, guys. Join us for this watch along that how are the things going to be turning into this Merseyside derby, because two big changes in the squad. It is Florian Wirtz who is not there. It is the likes of Alexander Isaac not there. Dominic Szoboszlai has been picked in the attacking mid pitch. This versatile player who has been playing on those right backs because the absence of Frimpong was there. But now it is Connor Bradley who has been picked in the squad. Damn. Van Dijk, Konate on the centre backs. It is Kerkez again on the left back. Arne Slot has to make those decisions good again. I am saying it time and again. This change in the squad, will this bring a big one? Is this going to be bringing a big one into the team? Or is that going to be getting some sort of upsets? Give your votes onto our poll section that how is this game going to be. Still we have got 5 more minutes left for the kickoff, and we will be making the predictions. From our predictions, if we say the new lineup which again Slot has picked over here, it is Kerkez who is now on the left backs, Van Dijk, Konate, Alisson, and it is Connor Bradley who has been picked. This is something which Arne Slot is getting with that 4-2-3-1. But EKTK again, a change in the lineups. McAllister, Gravenberch on the mid pitch. It is what the statement is. But Gravenberch along with the likes of McAllister, number 10 McAllister is the thing where Slot needs to be making some sort of reinforcements to be done. No likes of Florian Wirtz in the squad. Can Liverpool win this? This is the statement which is going to be making that big. But on the other side, from Everton, look at that. It is Beto, Grealish, Dewsbury Hall. NDA is the man from the likes of Everton who has been doing good. NDI is the man. He is really doing that good. No doubt the fact. It is Goy, it is Macaulay, and was the Keane and Toloski on the centre backs. O'Brien and Gamer are there on the super backs, but Jordan Pickford, will Liverpool be able to get past Jordan Pickford for today's game at Anfield? Give your votes, guys. We have been waiting for your votes on our live poll. We have got 60% votes. Fans are saying that it is Everton who is going to be winning that. Give your votes. But in all, talking about both these teams, do you guys think that there is some sort of a statement which needs to be made by Arne Slot to be saying that? Because it is a change in the squad. It is the change in the squad which has been brought over here from Slot, and neither the likes of Florian Wirtz and neither the likes of Isaac is there. Oh my goodness. It is going to be exclusive. It is going to be an exclusive match where Liverpool fans will be really demanding some sort of a magic from the team to be coming in. But is that going to be true? Is that going to be true? My goodness. Give your votes, guys. Give your votes. We are waiting for your votes to be given into that, because just in under 4 more minutes we will be having the watch along live. My goodness, look at that. It is some sort of a statement which Arne Slot is making. It is some sort of a statement which Arne Slot is making over here. Are Liverpool going to perform well without the presence of Florian Wirtz, without the presence of Alexander Isak in the squad? Is that the statement going to be making that true into this? Because adding more into this drama is the referee who is going to be making that. It is the likes of Darren England, the English referee, who is going to be officiating this game on the pitch. Darren England on the pitch, the referee for today's game. And Liverpool against the likes of Everton. Will that be the story? Will that be the story? Will Darren England, the man, will be making that big? It is the statement which Liverpool fans have to be making that. Give your votes, guys. Liverpool fans watching this, give your votes. Is this game going to be in favor of Liverpool, or is that going to be in favor of Everton? From our predictions, we would say that this is definitely the game where Liverpool would be wanting a win, because in this season they haven't got those losses, and definitely the thing will be looking in favor of Liverpool. But changes in the squad Arne Slot is making, is he trying to give those rest which is required by the players? Is that the statement which is he looking to be making that? Is Arne Slot looking for the statement which he is wanting to be implementing in the squad is going to be good? That is what our watch along is, and from our predictions, definitely we have made that statement that Liverpool at Anfield will be going to win that, a 3-1 or a 3-2, but all in favor of Liverpool. Is that the statement which we are making? A bold statement which we are making, all in favor of Liverpool for today's game. And definitely it is going to be the likes of Arne Slot's men winning that. But it is the last view of the lineups which we are showing on this, because after this we will be showing the exact timeline what is happening on the stream. We will be showing the exact timeline after that on to our screen. Give your votes, guys. Give your votes. We are waiting for your votes to be coming on to our poll. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that, the change in the lineup. Is that going to be making that true? The kickoff is about to happen. The kickoff is about to happen. Oh my god, the kickoff has happened. The Merseyside Derby, the kickoff has happened. Those of you who are watching, give us those live poll onto our chat. Oh my goodness, the kickoff has happened, my boys. It is now Szoboszlai getting a pass from Bradley. 1 minute just underway into this kickoff. Now Everton with that position, passing it high up. They are trying to get an early goal, trying to get some sort of a conceding moments. It was Beto who was being targeted to get that goal. The kickoff has happened and now we will be showing the exact timeline, boys. Exact timeline onto our screen. Here it comes. Let me just place that onto our screen. The kickoff has happened. Yes, the kickoff has happened and we are showing that onto our screen now. Give your votes, guys. It is Konate now passing that 1 minute on the watch. Van Dijk, left footer turn, gets a right foot involved, passes back to Konate again. The kickoff has happened. Darren England, the referee on the pitch for today, hope no sort of ugly decisions are being made. The ball is out. It was for Gakpo on the wings to make that. Darren England, the referee on the pitch for today's game, hope nothing is going to be making anything wrong from this man. The kickoff has happened. 1 minute 30 seconds on the watch. Do tune your match timers with us. Pickford this time passes that to the right back, which is passing. It is O'Brien who is making that statement. Ernest Lord, what is he talking? Not looking happy with what has happened in those early 2 minutes. A throw being taken. Everton now getting the involvement. Dewsbury Hall. Will he pass that? No interception coming in. It is Gravenberch who has won that. EKTK on the move. He passes that to Mo Salah on the wings. Will he get across? Yes, inside the box. Gets in, but interception early in 2 minutes 10 seconds. But Darren England, the referee on the pitch, has asked for a foul in this case. Who is going to win that? Those of you who are watching, give your votes, guys. Give your votes. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Again, Pickford takes that free kick high up. Konate is having a good view of Beto and his man marking him. Beto is the striker from Everton who is pressing it high up against the likes of Konate. But Liverpool has to be really worried of number 10 from Everton, NDI. Iliam Indiani is the man who has been that significant for Everton this season. This Senegalese man, will he make that? No, it is Kerkez, number 6, gets across. That cross was bait short and straight into the hands of Pickford. No worries for Pickford so far at Anfield. So far, but is that going to be the statement? Give your predictions. Give your predictions. Let me put that question that who will score first? Who will score first today? Is it going to be Liverpool or is that going to be Everton? That is the question now which we have put onto our stream, that who will score first. Give your votes, guys. We have the lineups, we have the different questions, different polls onto our chat. It is Kerkez again taking that throw. Header one from Gravenberch. Gravenberch not trying to keep the ball down. Had a clearance from him. Now it is Jack Grealish, number 10. Oh my God, he is trying to get past Kerkez, Gravenberch, but blocked in the end. He has been cascaded well. Kerkez is showing his temper, my boys. Kerkez is showing his temper. Again, Jack Grealish on the corners, trying to get across. Block. David Moyes, is he going to be making that big for today or not? Is a big question. David Moyes, is he going to be making that big for today or not? It's going to be a big question. Kerkez again with that throw. Long range of one he is trying to take, but not being able to get past the mid page. Gravenberch has got a pass. EKTK this time goes it. It is Bradley who is making that forward, passing to Liverpool's Mo Salah, but Salah just losing the possession and cheaply giving away on the opposition defense. Konate is doing a tough tackle, my boy. Konate is doing a tough tackle. Salah this time again, passing that. Gravenberch this time to Bradley. Bradley he goes. He has Kerkez. No, he is going to the center again. Gravenberch this time. Alistair. Early movements and the press is high from Liverpool. and they are making that so eager to get a goal early because it is at the Anfield where they won't be wanting any sort of mistakes to be happening, and the early goal is definitely they would want to happen. Sozopslai this time, Ekitike on the wings, passes to Sozops again. But look at that, the statement which is looking over here, it is the number 10 McAllister and the likes of number 12 Bradley. They are not overlapping it with each other. Gravenberch is staying on the left part, but it is Szoboszlai, it is the likes of Bradley, it is the likes of Mo Salah, and it is McAllister who are trying to get something good on from that right part of the pitch. Mo has got a cross inside the box. Will Ekitike get that? No, Gakpo has a chance to shoot, but he misses the ball completely. Gakpo had that chance to shoot from inside the box, but he misses that completely. Gravenberch again this time. He is passing that. But how are things going to be? Because it is every time Bradley is swapping his position on the mid pitch. It is McAllister. It is giving to Ekitike. Gakpo inside the box. No, denied. Liverpool are getting those penetrations and Everton are looking to succumb under the pressure, but no. It is Jack Grealish who has got the deflection, trying to release the pressure, moving on to the center part of the pitch with the ball, but being blocked. Gravenberch is playing monster over here. It is now Mo Salah again, going that, Szoboszlai on the wings. He is trying to get a curl from his left footer. No, passes back. Mo again. Bradley passing that consistently to Szoboszlai, and Szoboszlai is the man who is staying high up, but Bradley has to show that character. Gakpo this time from the left wings. Keke is getting it involved, but no, the first touch as well as the form of Gakpo is not looking that good. The ball has been retraced. It is now Konate getting that to Becker. Alisson Becker getting to Van Dijk. Will that be a stoppage time goal again in this fixture, or are we going to get those early goals? Who is going to score first? Give your answers to those questions which has been pinned on the chat, as well as there is a poll that who is going to win today. Is it going to be Liverpool, or is it going to be Everton, or is that going to be a draw? Gakpo trying to get into the box, but no. The form of Gakpo is where Arne Slot must be worried, because Florian Wirtz is not there in the lineups for today. And if we talk about the lineups, let us have a look of that lineup again. Look at that. It is the substitutions which we will be wanting to be coming in. It is Robertson, Joe Gomez, Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, Wataru Indo, Curtis Jones, and Gumoa, but Alexander Isak. No likes of Florian Wirtz in the starting lineup for today, and no likes of Alexander Isak in the starting lineup for today. And the referee on the pitch, Darren England, he is the man who is officiating this game. He is the man who is officiating this game. But are those stats good enough for this game to be making that? Because we are showing the exact timeline over here onto our screen. But who is going to win? It is now Bradley passing that. Gakpo, will he take a right footer shot? Block. Gakpo is not trying to get to the wings and for a cross. Rather, he is consistently trying to get a shot with his right footer. That is what the mistake he does. That is what he gets predictable at times. Gravenberch again. Getting this time Szoboszlai involved. McAllister is high up. Bradley, Salah gets that shot. Come, my goodness, monster Gravenberch. Look at that. Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he an attacking midfielder? Is he good for the defense? Is he good for the goals? But this man, Gravenberch, the player of the season, the past season, he was the player of the season. And now look at this conversion from this man Gravenberg. My goodness, how could you expect that? Gravenberg, number 38 on the page from Netherlands, the orange, and getting this conversion. The build-up was from Szoboszlai. Gravenberg gets a pass to him. It was Mo Salah getting a lofted cross, a dipping cross into it. He got past the defense so good, and Gravenberg, he was already on a move inside the box, gets in. It was a lofted one. Look at that height of the ball, so high. Gravenberg with his right footer, he gets a touch and it is into the nets. He has got past Pickford in just early 11 minutes. Monster Gravenberg on the build-up for this game at Anfield for the Merseyside Derby, the defensive midfield man. He has been the pivotal player for Arne Slot, and it is his, I guess, second goal of the season. 3 matches he has started for this season, and it is the second goal. Oh my goodness, this orange man Gravenberg is the monster, and Anfield, it is now the score line 1-0, my boys. It is now the score line 1-0 at Anfield. My goodness, what conversion it was from Gravenberg. Oh, big one, big one, big one. It is as usual going with our predictions. Now it is Ekitike passing that. Gakpo is really lacking in a bit of form, but what an assist I would say it is from the likes of Mo Salah, and what goal conversion it is from Gravenberg. It was a marvelous finish, my boys. It was a marvelous finish. So yes, that was the question on to our chat, that who will score first. It is Liverpool who has scored that. That question we are now going to end, my boys. And let us put another question, that who will be the best player of the first half? That is what the next question is. We had that first question, that who is going to score first. It is Liverpool, and Gravenberg, what a marvelous goal he has scored, acrobatic skills into him. And now the next question which we have put into our chat, that who will be the best player of the first half. Can Everton get the equalizer, or Liverpool are going to now crush? Look at that acrobatic finishing from Gravenberg. My goodness, it is an acrobatic finishing which he has got. So high, the ball was so high, his right foot was so high, and he got that perfect touch. Jordan Pickford, he was totally dumbstruck that how that ball has just curled into the nets. Foul it is for McAllister, but no, the referee Darren England has to continue the gameplay. It is now Liverpool showing their true red color. This is what the game we want to be happening. That is the speed, that is the counter which we want to be happening on the pitch. It is every time Mo Salah getting those inverted backs high up, and it is Szoboszlai who is pressing on that part of the pitch. That is what the trick it is looking. It is inside the box. Ekitike gets it. McAllister has passed that, but no. Ekitike is losing that. Van Dijk this time had a clearance from him. But look at that statement. Ekitike, on the other hand, he is pressing it. He is not giving Pickford those chances as well as those time to make it good. But all those aerial passes as well as those headers, Liverpool are trying to get past Everton time and again. Mo Salah again. It is a cross. It is a short take and by Szoboszlai. But no. Block. Everton gets that. The Blues are getting that block over here. We were saying it that from the right part of the pitch is where Szoboszlai, it is Mo Salah again gets across, just misses the top bar. My God. It is going to be a one-way. The way now the players are playing at Anfield, it is going to be a one-way journey so far. One-way journey so far. David Moyes must be having those worries and he needs to get those tactical implementations on the left part of the page because it is Mo Salah, it is the likes of Szoboszlai, Gravenberch who are pressing it with the likes of Bradley high up on the right mid page. And Everton are losing their inverted backs. They are inviting Everton to get their inverted backs high up so that they can press it. It is a tactical glitch. David Moyes has to get those implementations. Otherwise, Everton are going to concede more. A foul now, 16 minutes. But no, the referee has given it for a throw. David Moyes must be thinking that it is some sort of a tactical glitch where he has to implement that on his left backs where they are going to be pressing it. Because it is Mo Salah who is not raising high up, but it is the likes of Szoboszlai, it is the likes of McAllister, it is the likes of Gravenberch who are just making that part of the pitch getting Everton outnumbered time and again. Early goal for Liverpool. What more could have Arne Slot expected? Because two changes in the lineups which they got. It was Ekitike again getting him back. It is Florian Wirtz not in the lineup. These are the two changes, and as well as from the previous lineups in the Champions League, it is now Kerkez on the left backs and it is Bradley on the right backs. These are the four changes Arne Slot has got into this lineup and an early goal, big one. So is Arne Slot going to be undefeated this season or is he going to drop points? It is now Ekitike again. Inside the box goes. It is a foul. It is a foul to Ekitike, my boy. But no fouls being given for that challenge to Ekitike on the edge of the box by the referee on the pitch. Darren England not getting a foul that for Ekitike. Grealish is now dropping deep down. Everton are out of shape. They are now out of shape. It is that decision which David Moyes has to make, that whether they are going to get those early press or they are not going to concede in the first half and then later they are going to be making that into the second half. This brawl is going to be ended. This brawl is going to be ended this season or not is the thing. Because if we talk about the head-to-head performances from both the teams, let us just put that onto our screen. Look at this, the head-to-head performances. It was Liverpool winning that in against Everton in the previous season for the home fixture. It was Diogo Jota who got that. It is a cross, it is a shot. McAllister takes that block. It was the previous season at Anfield where Diogo Jota who got that one goal lead. It was a brawl which happened at Anfield and it was Everton at their home. Just look at that. This fixture, Everton's Moyes aims to bridge gap to mighty Liverpool, but Mikel Oliver was the referee and Everton at their home just got a draw. Inside the box, Gakpo goes for a cross. Everton are trying to just block anything now. They are just not being able because Liverpool have got that form which they are now showing that on the pitch. But Liverpool and Everton the previous season at Anfield, look at that. The referee for that was, it was Paul Tierney who was the referee. Samuel Barrott, Paul Tierney was on those VRs and Samuel Barrott on those officiating the pitch. Forever 20, Rip Diogo, you will never walk alone. That is what the fans are now raising their banners high up on the stands. These were the two fixtures of the previous season where A total of 4 points Liverpool got out of those two fixtures, but Everton only managed to get a single point. And out of the 216th Derby side, Merseyside Derby, this is going to be, a total of 95 wins for Liverpool, 78 draws, and 66 wins for Everton. This competition is really looking good. Look at that. In the head to head matches over here, Liverpool and Everton, it was 3rd April, the previous home fixture for Liverpool at Anfield, a 1-0 and a goal from Diogo Jota. And at the reverse leg, Everton at home got 2 goals. Beto and Tarkowski were there, but McAllister and Mo Salah were the men who scored against Everton. Mo Salah got those 30, near to 30 goals the previous season, but it was only a single goal he got in both these fixtures. And for today's fixture, definitely it is the referee who is going to be making that. It is Darren England, the referee, who is making that. All in all, 95 wins for Liverpool, 78 draws, 66 wins for Everton. But Darren England, is he going to be making that? Let me put this lineup good onto our screen. Yes, it is that. And show that exact timeline what is happening. Look at the stats over here. Already 4 shots Liverpool has taken, 1 on target. Everton hasn't been able to get a shot on target. It is inside the box, getting in some sort of a move Everton are now looking to make with their striker Beto, but denied. Jared Braithwaite is the man who is not available for today's game, and Steven Backtick is the man from Liverpool who is not available. He is on a hamstring injury. Not much of worries, but Everton with the likes of Braithwaite, will they get a goal? Because it is NDA is the man who has been getting those goals for Everton this season. The clearance, it is from Van Dijk. A corner Everton couldn't just capitalize. The first corner of this fixture, and it was Everton who took that. It is now Grealish. He has got it to the inverted backs, but no, denied. What a good move. Mo Salah has made that. It is Szoboszlai now on the counters. Salah has got the ball. Can they get outnumbered? No. Inside the box again goes. Gakpo gets a clear chance to shoot, but he couldn't get the touch of the ball. That is what I'm saying. It is the lack of form of Cody Gakpo, and it is the second time inside the box he gets the ball loose, but he's not even being able to touch the ball. He's not even being able to contact the ball good enough for a shot. He missed that completely. Gakpo playing on those left wings is really worrying in his form. Pickford now, he has considered once, but going to take a goal kick. No chances he's going to take for those center back build-ups to be happening in the game. Long kick coming in. Pickford trying to find Grealish. Neto. Denied by Konate. Bradley so far up against the likes of Grealish is doing his job good enough. Connor Bangley, 22 years of age, Irish man from Northern Ireland. 55 matches he has played. 1 goal he has got from the academy. This man up against the likes of Grealish, that will be the thing to watch. But no signs of India in this game to be getting close to the box to get a shot. Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching, give your votes and answer to those questions that who will be the best player of the first half. Again, Mandai getting that. Interception good. It is a foul to McAllister. Straight. NDI number 10 from Everton has got a straight foul to McAllister. Two of the number 10s colliding with each other, and NDI has got a foul. But no cards being shown by the referee Darren England on the pitch. No cards being shown. He is considering that foul wasn't that good enough to get to deserve a card. Konate this time, passing that. Bradley again. But look at that. Szoboszlai is staying high up. He is that player who is giving those moves. He is in fact replacing Florian Wirtz for today's game. Dominic Szoboszlai in fact is completely replacing Florian Wirtz for this game. I was waiting for Wirtz to be coming on to this picture, but no. Grealish again, getting that inside the box goes. Oh my god, Dewsbury Hall gets a shot, but not a threat. It was for Alisson Becker. Look at that. Grealish this time, he got past Gravenberch. He got a pass inside the box. Dewsbury Hall was good enough. It was a lovely, lovely move. It was a lovely move from Grealish. Dewsbury Hall just couldn't keep the position and went out for that first term shot, but not a threat for Becker this time. It is Kerkez again, moving it high up. NDI has got a tackle. This time a yellow card. Darren England. It is the second consecutive foul. NDI has got into this, and he was completely blocking Kerkez with his hand, trying to pull him back. A yellow card it is. NDI gets the first yellow card. It is the frustration which is looking straight for him, because he is not getting those chances. That part of the pitch, Van Dijk has completely blocked him. Not this time, passing that. Van Dijk again. Kerkez. Look at that. The mid pitch, now Gravenberch is staying a bit high. He's not dropping down. What a first touch from Gravenberch. My goodness, this man, Gravenberch, is really playing that good enough. He's really playing marvelous. Previous season, he was marvelous. This season also, what a monster mid-page. It is again, Ekitike gets a shot into the nets. I am telling you time and again, Alexander Isak in comparison with Ekitike, but Ekitike is the man who has been picked in the lineup for today's game. And Ekitike gets that goal. Hugo Ekitike. This man, he has made this from France. If we talk about 4 matches he has started, this is his 3rd goal of the season. Ekitike with the 4 matches being played and now on the 3rd goal. Oh my goodness, all in all 6 matches for Liverpool, and now it is his 4th goal. If we talk about that final of against the Crystal Palace, which the fixture was. Ekitike, look at that. Time and again I'm saying it. You guys have been saying that Isak is the man, but no, Ekitike, he is the man. The 2nd goal has come in, and it is Hugo Ekitike who has got it. In the Champions League, it was Isak who made into those starting lineups, but it is Ekitike. This is the 3rd chance which he got inside the box, and he has netted it. Jordan Pickford, out of words, out of those expressions that how are things going to be looking that. It is the 2nd goal Ekitike has got at. 2-0 is the score line for the Merseyside Derby. Liverpool are making that. In our predictions, it was 3-1, but already it is 2-0. Will Everton get the chance of those equalizers? Who is the best man so far? Is it going to be Ekitike? Is it going to be Gravenberch? Who is the man who is making that? Mo Salah has got an assist. Gravenberch has got an assist and a goal. My goodness. Gravenberch, look at this man from the mid-page. Previously, he was associated with the likes of Bayern, but Bayern just couldn't keep him, and they let him move to Liverpool But what a monster Gravenberg is the previous season as well as in this season as well. Kerkez getting a header interception. NDI has been totally shut down. Everton number 10 NDI, who has been the clinical man this season in terms of goals and assists if we are talking about, but it is the likes of Van Dijk from that part of the pitch has completely shut NDI down. 30 minutes on the watch now. 2-0 up. Can Liverpool get more goals, or Everton are going for those equalizers? The first half hasn't been that good. Only one chance I would say Grealish made, but Dewsbury Hall, it was the sole chance I would think Everton got it into this. Apart from that, they haven't been able to get into the box even. This is Anfield, my boys. This is Anfield. The pressure is high up, mounting on for Everton to be showing this. Look at that. Bradley was being tackled. Bradley had a bad tackle over here. But no cards again. Darren England, the referee, not giving that. Mo Salah is getting that physical block. This time he is going for Gakpo. That part of the pitch, Gakpo is nullifying big time. I'm really worrying of the form which Cody Gakpo is having. I want this man, Cody Gakpo, to be getting up big. That is what the need is. AKTK, brilliant in form. Mo Salah is definitely getting those assist providers this time, this season. Gravenberg, monsters on the mid pitch, but the form which I would like is to be regaining from that part of the pitch where Gakpo and McAllister have to get it. It is Kerkez on the left backs. He is definitely making that high up on the pitch. He is contributing to it. But it is Gakpo and McAllister. I want these two men to be coming back roaring in those big forms. I want these two men, McAllister and the likes of Gakpo, to be making it big. Mo Salah this time trying to find it. Monstrous Gravenberg blocking it, but Grealish has found his way. No, denied. Everton are not even making those counters. They are really worrying of the threat, the counters from the Liverpool players which they will getting at Anfield. So will there be another stoppage time goals needed for Liverpool, or will this be because in the previous season it was for the reverse leg where Liverpool at Everton it was a 2-each draw, and at Anfield it was a 1-0 the score line the previous season. But now already it is 2-0 in the score sheet at Anfield. Will Everton go for those equalizers, or will they be looking for the second half inputs from David Moyes to becoming that? Or it is the lack of form which NATO is having. The forward from Everton, Beto, is really lacking in those big forms. It is now Grealish changing his position, passing that. NDI is the man on the left wing. The first touch of the ball, I am finding he is confident in this fixture so far. Everton looking to crop up something from their right wings, but nothing making that. Kerkez has been marvelous. Van Dijk has been giving that aerial support to him. What is David Moyes man trying to just build up from that part? O'Brien this time, a cross coming in. Will a shot be taken? No, denied. Bad in shape. Beto, the forward from Everton, is really looking bad in shape. Not even close enough to get the touch of the ball inside the box. He is struggling it. But on the other hand, Konate from Liverpool is really blocking that man and not giving him those spaces. Konate again. 35 minutes now on the watch. Can we look for any build up from Liverpool from that left part of the pitch? It is the likes of McAllister and the likes of Gakpo. They have to regain their big form. Is Alisson Becker looking to get those long balls for Mo Salah? No. Cool build up, passing that to Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Gakpo again. Gakpo against the likes of O'Brien is really not making it good. This picture so far have been really so easy. A cross coming in. Bet who gets that. A touch inside the box. Acrobatic finishing. He was looking into that. But not a threat for Alisson Becker. Not a threat. This one was from Alisson Becker. NDI this time. He got a cross. It was a perfect cross. What a curve it was from NDI. The first touch from NDI. Now I would say looking good in this game. Number 10 from Everton. He just got a simple cross. So good. Lack of from Beto. Not getting the acrobatic finishing good. And not a threat from Becker so far. Kerkez is really man marking NDI on that part of the pitch. So Sly playing that whole moment. Oh my god, McAllister has been fouled on the pitch. Dewsbury Howell has got that challenge, but no, denied. It is the UCL matches, my boy. If you are going to play those UCL matches, the form which you are having to get in your players, it is going to be roaring, and that is what Liverpool are showing in this game. Kerke is getting that far post header interception good. Iki Tiki, why are you getting those headers, my boy? Go for those long runs with the ball. And I getting that header clearance good enough. 38 minutes now on the watch. This is what happens when you are playing those Champions League fixtures. Your team form is roaring big high, and in the domestic league, the matches are definitely going to be a cakewalk for you, and it is what the thing is happening. There in England on the pitch having some words. Look at that. It is the two captains who are fighting on the pitch. It is the brawl looking happening. Van Dijk is having a fight and it is a war which is looking to be happening. It is Trekowski from Everton. He is trying to get a war with Van Dijk, two of the giants on the pitch for today's fixture. But Darren England has to intervene to stop their fight. The brawl is looking happening for the derby of the Merseyside. Chance wasted. Everton just got their chance wasted. Two of the giants, Trekowski as well as Van Dijk. Look at that. The brawl moment was looking happening. But Darren England intervened at the right time and stopped it from happening. So Sly this time getting that. Bradley, will he get a touch? Yes, he has got that. Mo Salah this time single-handedly trying to get past. No, denied. Look at that. If you talk about Mo Salah from that part of the pitch, if we talk of the lineups over here, look at this. Every time Salah is looking to be making that, it is the need where he is going to get past the likes of Mykolenko. But Mykolenko has been decent, but Mo Salah has been getting those aerial wins with him in those passes. But O'Brien against the likes of Kerkez or Gakpo, O'Brien has been decent. I won't deny that. Rather, it is Gakpo who has been lacking in this form. Trekowski being the captain of the team, has lost his temper and cool. But Pickford, there were expectations. David Moyes won't have wanted these two goals to be getting so cheap, but Liverpool made these two goals look so easy for them, a cakewalk. How is this lineup going to be? How is this lineup going to be after those substitutions? That will be also critical to watch because Everton in the second half will be looking to get some sort of tactical implementation from David Moyes, becoming that. It is Gaffer Slot who has brought in the changes in the squad, and AKTK is definitely the man shining in. I think it is his fourth goal in 6 matches this season so far, all in all. Again, a set piece. Everton are going to take that. Will they get it good? No. A free kick taken so straight into the box. Alisson Becker this time gets that clearance good enough. Everton are looking desperate to get at least a goal. NDI this time. He is moving in. Into the box he goes in. Grealish. No, denied. It is interception from the mid pitch, I would say. Gravenberg is making it so good again. Grealish again with his left footer gets across. Oh my goodness. McAllister has got that clearance so high up. At Anfield so far, it is the third corner now Everton are going to take. But not a corner coming in for Liverpool because they haven't tried that. Those two early goals which they have got, first in the 10th minute, second in the 29th minute, first one from Gravenberg, second one from AKTK. It has been a cakewalk so far for the Reds in this game. But the third corner being taken, 43rd minute. It has been passed to Grealish. Grealish gets that on the edge of the box. A shot being taken, denied. TK this time gets the clearance good. Straight to Pickford. Pickford again going for that long ball. This time he was trying to find NDA but denied. Monstrous Gravenberg on the pitch, my boy. Monstrous Gravenberg. You can't deny this man Gravenberg to be making that. He has been monstrous. Gravenberg has been really monstrous for today's game. He has been really monstrous. Monsters on the mid page. Gravenberg is making that good. Joseph Sly this time going for Mo Salah. Salah is on that mouse and cat and mouse race. But Pickford gets that clearance good. Delicious Egyptian king Mo Salah has got the first assist and the opening which he got, and an acrobatic finishing from Gravenberg has led that first goal. But the second one which came in, it was marvelous again. Gravenberg getting that assist and AKTK getting that conversion. Man of the match for the first half, I mean the best man of the first half, will be definitely Gravenberg. 44 minutes are up. Gravenberg is the man, the best man on the pitch from both the teams. If you're talking about, it is definitely Gravenberg. Look at his presence on the mid page. He is really doing the talking. Gravenberg is making Arne Slot again feeling proud of the reinforcements he has got. Liverpool has so far got 6 shots, 2 on target, and Everton have got 3 shots, but not a single shot on target from Everton so far in this game. But refereeing, I would say Darren England has been decent, but on some occasions I would say that there was some sort of a cards which was deserving for Everton players, but he hasn't given that. Only a single card, I would say it is Darren England who has given that, and it is to Nidi Everton, number 10, the best man for Everton so far in this season has got that. Everton inside the box, a cross coming in. Number 22 takes a shot. Alisson Becker gets the hold of the ball. Good. Ooh. 1 minute of added time for the first half. 45 minutes are up. 1 minute being added into this, and a shot was being taken. Look at that. It is Everton who tried everything into this to get a goal, but it is Dewsbury Hall who was inside the box. He was loose on the pitch and he took a shot, but not clinical enough to get past Alisson Becker, the monster. Alisson Becker has a jump and picks the ball good. 1 minute of the added time is up. When is the referee Darren England going to blow his whistle? He is looking at his watch. I think he's going to blow that whistle. The whistle has been blown. The first half has ended. My goodness, look at that. What a first half it has been. After the UCL fixtures, I would definitely say it is the teams who have got those big numbers talking, and they have made that. Look at that, the finishing which came in, it was a marvelous finishing from Gravenberg. He just did that so good. It was marvelous, it was marvelous, it was really marvelous. TK, if you are saying about him, marvelous. It is the likes of Kerkez, he was good enough. And DAE is the man who has been talking for Everton this season but not getting that. At Anfield, I would say it was a class finishing. It was a class finishing. At Anfield, Gravenberg getting that first goal, it was the match turning moment. It was the match turning moment. It was a class finish. What a finishing it was in the first half, and Gravenberg who got that first goal, and it was the question on to watch at that who will be the best player of the first half, as well as those polls which were there that who is going to win the Merseyside Derby. Liverpool has got 0 votes. My goodness, fans are annoyed and haven't voted for Liverpool. Everton has got 60%. A draw is that for 40%. But all in all, in the fixtures, I would say the best man of this, it was definitely the likes of Gravenberg, who was the best man of the season. Definitely, it was Gravenberg who was the best man of the season. Let me put that onto our screen. If you are talking about the lineups, look at this. The best man I would say on the page for today's game. Gravenberg got a goal. It was TK who got that on the 29th minute. Gravenberg got a goal. Gravenberg has got an assist. Mo Salah has got an assist. TK has got a goal. But the stats of this game so far, look at that. It is the ball possession 60%. It is a cakewalk. Liverpool has been getting a cakewalk. One save, I would say, Alisson Becker got into this. The tackles were good. Passes were marvelous. Fouls, 5 were given, and the referee Darren England, I don't think he did a good, decent job, but a yellow card only for Everton player on the pitch. That is what the storyline has been so far in this fixture. And one thing I would say, Gravenberg is the monstrous man of the on the pitch for today's fixture. Really monstrous man, Gravenberg. Look at the goals which has happened in this. Is there any substitution which Everton needs to be coming on? Is there any substitution which Everton needs to be coming on? Dewsbury Hall, is he the man which will be needed, and David Moyes will be wanting to be making any substitutions for him? Are there any substitutions? Let us put that question, but before that, I will take a short 1 minute break, my boys. I will take a short 1 minute break and I will be back. What a finish it was! 2-0 is the scoreline, and but David Moyes, does he need to make any changes into this? I will take a short 1 minute break and I will be back. Do stay tuned to it, guys, and till then, give your votes onto a live poll as well as give answers to those questions. I'll be just taking a short 1 minute break and I'll be back. But David Moyes, is he going for any substitutions or Liverpool are going to get? Because in our predictions, it was 3-1 the scoreline, which we expected. But is that going to be true? Is that going to be true? The second half we will be watching, but before that, I will take a short 1 minute break. Do stay tuned, guys. I'll be just back in 1 minute. I think I need to make some changes. We are back from the break, guys, and there were some sort of electrical adjustments which was needed to be done. But what a game, what a cakewalk it has been for Liverpool. What a cakewalk it has been for Liverpool in this fixture so far. And Darren England, the referee on the pitch, really did his job decent. I would say he really did his job decent. No denying the fact he has been really decent. Darren England just showed that best thing which he can in this, and a yellow card only for number 10 of Everton NDI in the first half. That has been the story so far. The game started all when so good for Liverpool. Starting from the first minute, there were expectations that Florian Wirtz was supposed to be in the lineup, but no, it was the changes which Arne Slot made into this. It was neither Alexander Isak in the lineup, and it was the likes of McAllister and Gravenberch on the mid-pitch, which the Reds started, and the first early goal came in from Gravenberch. My goodness, what a marvelous acrobatic finishing it was. It was a marvelous finishing. Gravenberch got into this. It was a marvelous finishing. There were no hopes for Everton to be coming good into the box straight up to those 30th minutes. It was some sort of a move which they got in from the likes of Beto, but Beto, the striker number 9 for Everton, at the Merseyside Derby wasn't that good enough to be getting a touch into that ball, and Gakpo and the likes of Van Dijk were completely blocking him so good. But in the end, it was the frustrations. NDI, the man, the number 10, the man who has been getting those goals so good enough for Everton this season. And you're talking about number 10, NDI, the Senegalese man, 25 years of age. He has been the number 10 for Everton. 43 matches he has played, 13 goals he has scored. This season so far, five matches he has played. He has got 2 goals and an assist. There were expectations that this man is going to be getting that, but at the end of the 28th minute, he gets a yellow card, and that is where Darren England did his job good. But prior to that, it was the likes of NDI who got an ugly tackle again, but wasn't given a card for that. But again, it was Iki and again an assist from Gravenberch. My goodness. Gravenberch has been the best man for the first half so far. The previous season, he was the youngest player of the season in the Premier League. And this season again, he is roaring it big. 6 matches Gravenberch has played, I would say, and a total of, I think this is his 3rd goal. 6 matches for Gravenberch. Gravenberch, the orange man from Netherlands, at Liverpool. Prior to this, he was at Bayern, and prior to that, it was at Ajax. But this man, Gravenberch, has been really monstrous, and 3rd goal of this season. What a marvelous finishing it was, and what a marvelous assist. Best man of this match so far in the first half. But the worry is for the likes of David Moyes, that is he going to make any substitution, because in the lineups, if we talk about, just have a look of that over here. The lineups of both the teams, it has been NDI who hasn't been that good enough across Kerkez, Van Dijk from that part of the pitch. O'Brien hasn't been seen moving high up, but on that part of the pitch from Liverpool, if we say Gakpo number 18, he has got the ball twice inside the box. He was loose. He was having those spaces, but he couldn't just contact. He couldn't even get that contact of the ball good enough to get the proper shot. Not a proper shot from Gakpo. That was 2 chances, I would say, which he got. But on the other hand, it is on the mid-page from Everton. Guy and Garner have been really not that decent, because Gravenberch and McAllister have been monsters. But I would again say McAllister hasn't been in that his biggest form. Van Dijk, Konate has been marvelous. No worries for Alisson. Bradley is doing his job decent, but against Grealish, he is showing that temper on the pitch. Against Grealish, he is showing that temper, but on the left backs, Michaelenko against the likes of Mo Salah is trying to get that. But is there any substitutions which is going to be coming into the second half? That was the first half which we had a view of it. But is David Moyes going to make any changes in the first half? That is what the second half is about to begin soon. The second half kickoff has happened. It is now Van Dijk with his right footer, goes it high up. He is targeting again that right mid pitch where the likes of Mo Salah, he is exploiting the likes of Mykolenko. Mykolenko and Keane, they are being exploited, as well as the likes of number 37 Garner from Everton. It is Gravenberch, Mo Salah, Szoboszlai. They are trying to empower on that part of the pitch time and again. Those of you who are watching this, that was the question onto our live chat, that who will be the best player of the first half. We are going to end that. And now we will be putting on that straight question, that final score predictions. Final score predictions of this match. What are your final score predictions of this match? That is the question which has been put onto the chat. Give your answers to that, as well as there is a poll which is pinned onto the chart, that who wins the Merseyside Derby, Liverpool, Everton, or this is going to be a draw, because in the previous season it was the likes of Liverpool at Everton playing for the reverse leg, got a 2 each draw. That was the scoreline. But at Anfield it was a 1-0 win. But is that 2 each going to be happening again, or is it going to be a straight win? Because no worries so far for Liverpool in this fixture. It is substitution. Beto is out. Definitely Beto was struggling in that form, and David Moyes has brought in Barry onto the pitch. Number 10, number 9, Beto is out, and number 11 is the replacement which David Moyes has got, because there were expectations that Beto was there, loose inside the box twice, but he couldn't just connect the ball. The story of number 9, Beto from Everton, and the story of number 18, Gakpo from Liverpool is almost the same in this match so far. That is why David Moyes has got the change, but Arne Slot hasn't gone for the changes for Gakpo, because what is the need of it when you are having that 2-goal lead so far? 48 minutes now on the watch. Pickford this time. Passing that, Krelowski back to Pickford again. Pickford gets a long clearance, not good enough. Pickford is not really able to find that where he is going to pass the ball. Either he is going to pass that to NDI, or is he going to give that to Grealish for that creative playmaking happening. It is Barry this time. Everton are looking to make it something, but Virgil van Dijk, tall and strong and rigid, denying anything. Inside the box finishings from Ekitike has been marvelous. 4 goals this season so far in 6 matches all in all. Big performance from that young transfer. Will we hope to see Alexander Isak and the likes of Florian Wirtz coming into the second half? From Liverpool, will we be able to watch that? Because the Adidas ventures into this, and whether Wirtz will be given an opportunity or whether he will be totally sacrificed. It is inside the box, going in. Dewsbury Hall, will he get a touch? No. In the first half, there was also a brawl which was happening. It was the brawl of the captains at the Merseyside Derby. It was Tchaikovsky who was having some sort of a wrestling match with Van Dijk. And at the end, it was Darren England, the referee, who came in for that rescue. But in the second half, the brawl is not looking. Is this brawl going to be making that good? Is this brawl looking to be happening? Whether Everton are going to get those equalizers, because a brawl is needed to be happening for a derby match. Pickford this time with his right footer not getting that clearance good enough. McAllister, Konate both trying to get that interception. Van Dijk finally gets it. Mo Salah getting that to the mid page. It is a rusty game which is happening on the mid page. Both Everton and Liverpool are trying to get on that press with the speed. It is Barry this time passing that. Grealish inside the box, he goes in. Will he get across? No, he passes that to the mid page, but for whom? The second half has been a bit of frustration at Anfield for both the teams, but now Everton are looking to make it good high up on the pitch. But Grealish is looking a bit dejected with the passes which he is getting. Jack Grealish, is he going to get some conversion? Will that be good? Is the man going to be talking for today's fixture or not? Is the thing to be watching. The second half has been a bit rusty so far for both the teams. Neither of them are looking to be cropping up anything from the pitch. But in the first half, it was from the right mid pitch where we got some sort of involvement from the likes of Mo Salah, Gravenberch, Joseph Sly. They were trying to cultivate from that part and they got 2 goals. But in the second half, it is some sort of an input David Moyes has got in, and especially onto his left back where the likes of Mikolenko is there. Mikolenko hasn't been seen moving high up quite in this second half so far. Give your votes, guys. Those of you who are watching this, give your votes. Who wins the Merseyside Derby? 60% votes we have got for Everton, and a draw it is 40%. But none of the votes have been given for Liverpool so far. Give your votes for the Red fans, my boy. Give your votes for the Red fans. Everton are time and again trying to find that space. This time it is Dewsbury Hall. Will he get that to Grealish? No. The touches which are happening on the pitch are not looking happening from Everton. Mo Salah this time trying to find Ekitike. No, blocked. Kerkez goes for Van Dijk this time. Look at that monstrous Gravenberch. He was the player of the first half. It is Ekitike passing that. Gravenberch. McAllister goes for Szoboszlai. Set piece. No. Again to Kerkez. Kerkez goes for Ekitike on the left wings. On the edge of the box. Ekitike is getting it inside the box. Will he get a shot? He gets a shot, but not good enough, and a block from Everton. Mo Salah gets a cross to the far post on that deflection. Denied. Ekitike again. Every time in the second half now, Mo Salah is going to receive the ball. He is passing that to the far post and trying to find Ekitike. The second half has been really frustrating so far. Not the outcome which Liverpool fans would be wanting, not the outcome which Everton fans will be wanting to be having. Oh my God, it is Alexander Isak warming on the sidelines. He is warming up. Is he going to be coming onto the pitch? Will we watch Isak and Weeds to be coming in? It will be critical. If Everton are going to get those goals, will Slot be making those substitutions? And if they are not going to get those goals up to those 65 minutes, then also will Slot go for those substitutions? Gakpo is the need of the substitution of Liverpool so far, but Up by 2 goals, not is that urgent need of the hour. Grealish this time on the edge of the box, going for a cross, no denied. Everton are failing to just get into the box and make those moves. Grealish again passing that to the mid pitch on the edge of the box. Carter is the man. He again goes on the left back. A cross coming in. Denied. The crosses which are coming in, Mikolenko. Oh my god, interception coming in. This time it is Gakpo moving it higher. Will he get across the far post? Yes, it is Mo Salah. First touch of the ball. He took a shot by making a turn, but not a worry for Pickford. Jordan Pickford, I would say, haven't been that decent, and he has conceded twice in the first half. But now against the likes of Mo Salah's cross, shot on target wasn't that clinical. He just didn't went for that first time shot. Rather, he took the ball on his left foot for a shot with a block from his right foot. But that left footer couldn't get that power which was needed. It was the lack of power from Mo Salah, but he has got an assist so far in this match. There will be expectations from slot from Mo Salah as well. India this time trying to get across. It was close to the nets, but straight into the hands of Alisson Becker. Because Everton now are looking desperate to get that first goal, first opening of this. It is Bradley who has been fouled, but no cards being given by Darren England, the referee on the pitch. But in the second half, I haven't seen much involvement from Cody Gakpo to be talking about. That is the man which Arne Slot must be having those worry. If we are talking about it, is Cody Gakpo the man who will be on the worry list of Arne Slot. All in all, 4 matches this season. It is a shot. Oh my goodness, Everton has scored. That is what I was saying. That is what I was saying. My goodness, that is what I was saying. It is all on the mid page where things was looking in, and we were discussing about the form factor of Cody Gakpo, which would be Arne Slot worrying in, and right on the 57th minute, it is Everton who got a goal. My goodness, look at that. It is a goal which has come in. It is number 27 guy who has got an assist for NDI in this goal coming up for Everton. Everton 1, Liverpool 2. That has been the storyline. 2 early goals for Liverpool at home. In the Champions League as well against the likes of Atletico, they were up by 2 goals, but Atletico got those 2 goals equalizers. But it was the late stoppage time conversion from Van Dijk which got the win. And now it is 2-1 the storyline at Anfield. After 2 goals you have got, Everton now gets a goal. Will Slot be going for those substitutions, especially on the likes of Cody Gakpo where he is staying? Yes, that is what I am saying, and it is Florian Wirtz now coming onto the page. That is what I am saying. Arne Slot now going for those substitutions. Good substitutions coming on onto the right. Good time. It is Florian Wirtz now seen coming in. Darren England on the pitch. He having some words with Ekitike and Trekowski, the captain of Everton. He is up against tackling Ekitike and Darren England, the referee, having some words with the players on the pitch, not to make those rusty tackles, otherwise a card will be shown. Allison this time goes in for Gravenberg. The substitutions are waiting on the sidelines to be coming on, but the gameplay is continuing on. Van Dijk again with his right footer. He goes in early high up. Cody Gakpo, AKTK is there, deep playing, passes him. Gakpo is really out of shape, my boys. Cody Gakpo is really out of shape. It is a lofted one which Everton are trying to wake with the likes of Miko Lenko. Two substitutions are coming in, number 7 and number 17. It is Florian Wirtz coming in, and it is Curtis Jones who is coming in. Two substitutions coming in. Yes, it is Gakpo who is moving out of the pitch. Worrying form of Cody Gakpo, and on the 60th minute, he is being replaced. Look at that bright kid, Florian Wirtz coming onto the pitch. That is what I want. Florian Wirtz to be staying on the left mid pitch or the left wings. That is the place which he loves to move and make those spaces for himself. And it is Curtis Jones coming in. McAllister being replaced. Two of the worrying forms for Arne Slot in this fixture. It was Gakpo and McAllister, and both of them has got the substitutions. It is Florian Wirtz and the likes of Curtis Jones. Both of them are now on the pitch. 61 minutes on the watch. Alisson Becker going for Konate. Konate gets a clear hands. Mo Salah just couldn't get that good enough. Mo Salah just couldn't get that good enough. There are two more watch-alongs we will be having for today. But after this second half is going to be over, this derby fixture, when it is going to be over, we will be having that watch along after that. So two substitutions have come in. Are they good enough to keep this scoreline, or are they going to score more goals? So the fly was trying to get that shot but denied. Another substitution coming in. Isaac is down. He is not being brought to the substitutions. Alexander Isaac not being brought to the substitution so far by Slot. Why is Slot trying to press Alexander Isaac like that? Still 30 more minutes left into this. Almost 30 more minutes left into this. Now a corner again going to be coming in. Will Liverpool score that goal over here? It is Szoboszlai this time, the set piece taker, marvelous in the previous fixture of the Premier League. Now with his right footer, is he going to take that? Oh my god, a perfect curl. It was the far post, but denied. It was a push which came in. And Darren England, the referee on the pitch, just nullifying that corner to be taken. It is now a goal kick being taken by Pickford. But when is Alexander Isak going to be coming? Will Ekitike be the man? 8 shots Liverpool has taken, 3 on target. 7 shots Everton has taken and 2 on target. But 2 of the finishings, one from the likes of Ekitike and the another one from the likes of Gravenberg, were marvellous in the first half. But nothing looking cropping up. Now it is Alexander Isak coming onto the page. 65 minutes on the watch. Now it is Isak who is going to be seen coming on for substitution. But whom is Slot going to sacrifice? It is Gravenberg this time going for Weeds. Weeds gets his touch good enough. He gets a tackle. He is down on the pitch. No foul given by Darren England, the referee. In the first half, Liverpool were trying to cultivate something from the right mid pace, especially from the likes of Salah, from the likes of Szoboszlai, from the likes of Gravenberg, but in the second half, they are absolutely looking nullified. Oh my god, Grealish has won a corner over here. Grealish and Szoboszlai are having some words on the sidelines. What is that all about? It is Grealish, I think, is the ball. I think the ball is off for a throw, or is that a corner? It is now Isak going to be coming onto the pitch. Whom is Slot going to sacrifice? Is it Ekitike? Because Jones is there, Weeds is there, Salah is there. Ekitike who has got the goal, and now Slot just going to substitute him. What a finish it was from Ekitike, right in between the legs of Pickford. Ekitike got that goal, and now Arne Slot is getting the substitution of Ekitike. 67 minutes on the watch and a substitution coming in. A goal difference of 1. Will that be good enough up to those 90 minutes plus stoppage time? What are your final score predictions? Give your predictions on to our chat section. Oh my god, Dewsbury Hall getting some dribble inside the box, passing on. Grealish gets across to the far post. It is inside the box coming in. A header will be that. No. It is a foul to Alisson Becker inside the box, and Darren England has given a foul in favor of Liverpool now. Jones got a good interception. It was Barry, number 11 from Everton. It was a card deserving foul to Alisson Becker. Barry who got a foul to Alisson Becker. It was a deserving card in this game. 20 more minutes left. Talking about the stats, Liverpool with this win will be crawling to 15 points. Arsenal has a game in hand but 6 points behind. Tottenham also 6 points behind. But Everton, who were on the 5th spot, will drop down to 2 more points, 2 more spots. If Everton gets a draw out of here, they will be close to the 5th spot. A win for Everton will make them into those 2nd spot. My goodness. But Arsenal, Tottenham, Bournemouth, Chelsea, they are having a fixture in hand. Manchester City has called up few points. They are at the 4th spot with, 8th spot with 4 matches played and only 6 points. United, on the other hand, Manchester United, the clash which is going to be happening today, 4 matches and 4 points only. That has been the story for them. My goodness, what an ugly sight that is looking happening. Arsenal and Man City is today, but we won't be having that as a watch along. Instead, we will be having the watch along of Bayern Munich, who are playing their the away leg fixture. Today it is Arsenal and no, today it is Manchester United and Chelsea. Tomorrow it is Arsenal and Man City. Man United and Chelsea, that watch along we will be not having, but Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, as well as the likes of Real Madrid up against the likes of Espanyol, both in the same watch along we will be having. That is what the storyline will be from us. Everton are getting more and more involved in the gameplay. That is what the worrying form will be looking. If Liverpool are not getting that third goal, that fresh space where they can breathe, will be worrying up to those 90 minutes plus stoppage time. It is the need of the third goal, my boys. Everton now getting their corner again. It is a header clearance from Konate, getting that at the right time. Mo Salah getting that ball. Will he pass it? No. Jones finally gets that. It is Sly. It is Salah. Salah has got Weeds. Yes, he passes that. Weeds, will he take a shot? Oh my goodness. It was Florian Weeds inside the box against the likes of Trekowski. Mo Salah got a pass to Weeds. Weeds gets a predictable cut in, but couldn't get that shot. I need my man Florian Weeds to be getting a goal in this game. It took hell lot of time. That is not the Florian Weeds which we know. That is not the Florian Weeds which we know. From the likes of Leverkusen in Bundesliga, from the likes of Team Shaft, it is not the Florian Weeds which we know who is playing at this Anfield. A corner coming in, a header, that is, Konate takes that, but Pickford gets a block. Save from Pickford. It was a marvelous header effort from Konate. Bradley has given a long lofted one. Mo Salah, will he get that? No. Prolowski gets a header interception. Weeds getting that on the deflection. A foul, that is to Szoboszlai on the mid-page. Dewsbury Hall has got a foul, ugly, but no cards being given by the referee there in England. Look at that. It was Grealish who got that interception to that header from Konate. It wasn't Pickford. It was Grealish who got that header interception. Szoboszlai is the man going to take that free kick. Will he take that marvelous free kick again? Will Szoboszlai take that marvelous free kick again? Will that be the thing happening? Will we get that marvelous set piece from Szoboszlai in the Premier League? Will Szoboszlai be stunning the Premier League again with that marvelous set piece? What is that going to be? Szoboszlai going to take that with his right footer. He takes that, but out of the woodwork. We are not talking about inches, but it was quite far, and no worries for Pickford. No worries for Jordan Pickford this time for the set piece which Szoboszlai took. But it was a marvelous finish which Szoboszlai was having as a set piece in the previous fixture. But this time, not the expectations. Not the expectations. Everton, on the other hand, are not looking to crop up anything and cheaply losing away the possession. They were trying to build up something from those 65 to 75 minutes during the transition where Slot was bringing in those substitutions. Now it is the likes of number 9, Alexander Isak inside the box. Man, Isaac has lost the ball out of the pitch. He took a touch, he just couldn't even win a corner out of that. This substitution, it is Isaac who has been brought into the pitch, and it is the likes of Ekitike who has been dropped. It will be worries. It will be worries. The previous season, Isaac was marvelous. He was playing him for Newcastle. But this season, I won't say that he has been looking that good in form. 15 more minutes left. This Kerkez this time, moving it high up. He gets across the far post, but for whom, my boy? Whom? Every time Kerkez makes those crosses, I don't know why he doesn't look on to where he is going that. Rather, he is having that view in his mind and he just passes it. He gets those crosses. That is what the story is. "77 minutes on the watch. Can we get that third goal? Cross, corner coming in inside the box. Again, a corner being wasted so bad. That is a corner being wasted so bad. So we're talking about the corners being taken in this fixture so far. It is the stats which we are talking about. Look at this. It is 4 corners now Liverpool has taken at Anfield, whereas 3 has been taken by Everton so far. Possession has been really good, close to 60%, but nothing looking cropping up. It was those 7 shots, 8 shots which Liverpool took in the first half, and now it is 10, only 2 shots which Liverpool has managed, but nothing on target so far. I would say the second half performance hasn't been that enough. It was this marvelous effort coming in from Gravenberch and the likes of Mo Salah with the aspects of Ekitike. Gakpo was lacking in form, McAllister was lacking in form, but nothing looking cropping up in the second half. Now it is 78 minutes on the watch. For the likes of Everton so far in the lineups, they have got 1 goal from Goy and an assist from NDI. That is what the storyline has been. They have got an assist from NDI number 10, who is the man doing the hard work this season for Everton, and it is Guy is the man who has got a goal. Nothing looking cropping up from both the teams, and now it is 78 minutes on the watch. David Moyes, is he going to bring in more reinforcements into the squad? Is that the need of the hour? The game is now finally moving in onto the last 10 minutes. Adam Osno is there on the left back, not given those opportunities. Patterson, Dibbling is the man. Tyler Dibbling, will he be given those opportunities on the right wings? Bradley has got that clearance good enough. 2 options, Adam Osnu, Tyler Dibbling, will they be coming in? Patterson, will that be the man coming in? Or McNeil? Everton has got a very thin squad, but Liverpool has got a more thinner squad than that. Frimpong not being utilized, Gomez, Wataru Indo, and Gomoa. Will the scoreline remain this? It is Dewsbury Hall who has got a yellow card for that tackle. And now a free kick it is for Everton to be taking that. David Moyes having a close view of that set piece being taken. Will that be a cross or will that be a shot? No. No way near for a header. No way near to be a threat for Alisson Becker. Poor playmaking from Everton, it is happening. Poor playmaking from Everton, which is looking happening on the page. It is a poor playmaking which is looking happening from Everton on the page. Alison Becker this time gets a long goal kick. Mo Salah just couldn't get a touch to that. Barry, is he offside? No, he is taking a chance. The flags are raised. 80 minutes are now up. 10 more minutes left into this. 10 more minutes left into this. 10 more minutes left. Will there be an equalizer coming in from Everton? Will there be the third goal coming in from Reds? Will Everton get the equalizer and Liverpool get again the winner in the stoppage time? What will be the story? 10 more minutes left for that to happen. Randberg again. But on the mid pitch, I don't know why. It was McAllister who was looking not that good enough. But Florian Wirtz, he is not even able to keep the possession of the ball. A yellow card that is coming in. Oh my goodness, is that a card to Wirtz? Holy Christ, it is a yellow card coming in. Florian Wirtz has got a card for that tackle. It is the derby where Florian Wirtz is being tested and Arne Slot has put him on the right time, but nothing looking cropping up. 82nd minutes now on the watch. Oh my goodness, Mo Salah was there in open space, but Gravenberg lost that completely in the possession on the mid pitch. Konate tracking back goes for Ellison. Everton, on the other hand, with the regaining possession, are not even looking anything to be building up good. It is the likes of Isaac, it is Szoboszlai, it is Mo Salah, it is the likes of Weeds. They have those attacking reinforcements from Liverpool, but nothing looking cropping up from Everton as well. What a dull second half this is looking happening. What a dull second half this is looking happening. Van Dijk this time gets the clearance. It is Isaac going for Szoboszlai. Mo Salah, will he get a shot? No. Pickford this time was clinical and gets the clearance good enough. Oh my god. Grealish and the likes of Bradley are having a fight on that part of the pitch. Look at that. Bradley up against the likes of Grealish is doing a fine job. It is a handball which Arne Slot is demanding from the referee Darren England on the pitch. He is talking to the sidelines, but not a handball given. It is a throw. Liverpool takes that quick, trying to find Mo Salah on the progress, but denied. Waits this time, finding Jones. Jones gets that to Szoboszlai. Again on the right mid pitch is the thing talking. Nothing cropping up from the left wings. It is Weeds inside the box. He gets a turn. He goes for Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai takes a right footer, left footer turn from him. Blocked. And I'm really worrying why Florian Wirtz is not taking those shots, whether he is going for those passes inside the box. That is the confidence I want to be embedded for Wirtz at Liverpool this season. Fine touches from Wirtz again. Alexander Isak, what is he doing, man? He is just running behind the ball. Poor form from Isak is looking happening on the pitch. It is really poor form from Alexander Isak is looking on the pitch. Whereas from the likes of Everton, it is Grealish who is time and again trying to find the likes of Beto in the first half, and now it is Barry in the second half. but Grealish not being able to find. Whereas NDI and Grealish have been the two men who have been doing the talking, but David Moyes not bringing any reinforcements into the squad. Only Thierno Berry is the man who has been brought in, but Dewsbury Hall, poor. Garner has been really poor. These are the two places where David Moyes should bring reinforcement. Inside the box, Mo Salah goes, he gets a touch, no, denied again. Krakowski, the captain of Everton, has again, oh my god, the flags were raised. Anyways, the flags were raised. Mo Salah was bait offside into that. His left hand was quite high enough. His body was there on the line, but his left hand was quite high enough and was termed offside with that. Now it is David Moyes going in for those reinforcements. Now it is David Moyes going in for those reinforcements. It is so late, my boy. 86 minutes on the watch. But what a thin squad Everton are having in this. NDI and Mikolenko are out of the pitch. Dibling and Alcaraz are there coming in onto the pitch. These are the two substitutions. Dibling and Alcara are the men who have come onto the pitch. Will Dibling and Alcaraz be good enough to get that second goal? Granberg trying to move it high up. Blocked. Alcaraz has got a block to Szoboszlai on the pitch. No cards being shown for that. "88 minutes on the watch. 2 more minutes left. As this game ends, we will be continuing the watch along of our next stream for the Bundesliga and the La Liga watch along. Are we going to be making that or not? But I would say one thing for that. I'm really out of those energies to be performing that. And after this stream, I will definitely take a rest. I won't go for those watch alongs for Bundesliga and La Liga for today. I would take that rest, my boy, because the Champions League nights were so high up and I need those rest. Everton are now looking to make up something. 88 minutes to the far post they go. Denied. Kerkez this time gets the far post safeguarded well enough. Kerkez gets that far post safe. David Moyes looking for an equalizer. He is getting desperate on the sidelines. That is what his face is looking showing. But Alexander Isak has been really poor, my boy, really poor. There were expectations from Isak to be coming in big. This is his second game he is playing on pitch, but not good enough. Still on the rating, I would go this season Ekitike much better than the likes of Isak. "89 minutes, 1 more minute left. 1 more minute left for this game. Everton again looking to build up something. They are trying to get something inside the box for a shot. Grealish this time. Pass it to the box. No. Everton are taking hell lot of time to come into the box, whereas now Liverpool are not even pressing it to win the ball to get their third goal. I want that third goal. It was my predictions that 3-1 will be the score line. And now it is 89 minutes are up. The third goal hasn't yet come in. Grealish again going to that far post. My goodness. Kerkez this time gets the interception to the far post. Header block it was. But look at that, it is Grealish who is being given that space. In the first half, Szoboszlai has been decent, but now it is the likes of Bradley who is there, but giving Grealish those spaces to get those crosses, block him in those crosses to be made, my boy. It is a corner being taken. Grealish going to take that from the far post. Right footer shot being taken. Denied. I don't know why Liverpool in their defense are giving now in the second half, in the last 10 minutes, Grealish so much of spaces to be taking those shots. It is not the need. It is not the need which you have to do. "90 minutes are up. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Can we get that third goal? 3-1 is my prediction, my boy. 3-1 is my prediction. Make it happen." David Moyes not looking happy on the sidelines because they haven't been able to convert those chances which they were expecting. Rather, they haven't been even able to make those chances to be counting in good. It is now this time. Bradley looking to move in. He passes that. Jones. He passes back again. Gravenberg goes for Alisson Becker. 2-1 is the scoreline. Can we have 3-1? Can we have 3-1, my boys? Gravenberg this time going it high up. Alexander Isak, look at that, the way he is running like a donkey on the pitch and not even looking at the ball. It is Florian Wirtz passing that back. Kerkez back to Wirtz again. Wirtz is moving high up. He has got that. Isak has got that. He goes for Szoboszlai. Make a shot. Make a shot. My goodness. What a late move. It was Florian Wirtz who got that ball. It was a late move from Florian Wirtz, not taking those first time shots. And now it is Szoboszlai getting that late shots, late chances converting, my boy. It is the first time shot. You have to take that. You are in that open space. You have to make that goal counting good. Make it 3-1, my boys. Make it 3-1. Darren England, the referee on the pitch inside the box, what is he talking about? Is that going to be a penalty in coming in? No, that is a corner now. It is a corner now. Szoboszlai going to take that. Mo Salah going to take that. It is a short corner they have opted for. Passing that, trying to waste their time. This is not the mentality you have to play, my boy. With those huge million transfers coming in, you have to get that third goal. Darren England, again the referee on the pitch, talking to Trakowski, the captain of Everton. Grealish is intervening. Is this brawl going to happen for the Merseyside Derby? Is this brawl going to happen now? The Derby, is that going to have that brawl? Because of free kick again being awarded to the Reds. Szoboszlai having a view of that. Salah is close to him. Again, time being wasted by both this Mo Salah and the likes of Szoboszlai. Salah is tracking back. Through it is. 93 minutes are now up. Official 3 minutes of stoppage time is closed. Darren England, the referee on the pitch, blow that whistle and end it. David Moyes on the sidelines, not looking happy. Arne Slot will be happy because this is the first fixture where the stoppage time goals hasn't been that involvement for him to win this, because the time is up. And now, oh my God, Van Dijk has passed that. Alisson Becker, it could be a own goal. My goodness, Van Dijk, what a poor pass it was. Alisson Becker saves that. Grealish this time getting across inside the box. Deflection. Jones has got that. It is the final whistle which has been blown at a victory coming in at Anfield. It is the victory coming hit at Anfield, and no, it was not the late stoppage time goals which was the need of the hour. And Arne Slot has proved that. And on the Premier League table, if you are talking about, it is Liverpool had the first spot, 5 matches played, 5 wins, completely shut down to all the Premier League contenders, and a total of 15 points. It is goal against 5 and goal for 11. My goodness, 6 is the goal difference. Anfield Liverpool are making that good with 15 points, all the 3 points being taken in this fixture. My goodness, it was the startup which was looking, and in the starting lineup, it was some sort of a doubt which was happening because Alexander Isak was not in the starting lineups. It was Florian Bates with those Adidas Winters not in the starting lineups. It was on the mid pitch again, Gravenberg and the likes of McAllister, and Szoboszlai was given those attacking mid-pitch in the first 30 minutes. Liverpool were trying to build up from the likes of Mo Salah, Szoboszlai, Gravenberg. Gravenberg has been the monster. He has done it good. Bring it big, my boys, bring it big. What a way to finish the matchday 5 of the Premier League, and 15 points coming at home, and the Merseyside Derby resulting in Liverpool getting a big win. It was the previous season where a draw and a win for Liverpool was there, but now in this season at home a win. The next fixture for the reverse leg for Liverpool will be up against Everton, and will that be the story? A brawl will be looking there happening or not? But in this fixture, it was a brawl which was looking something happening on the pitch. It was the brawl of the captains. Number 4, Van Dijk for Liverpool, he was having the brawl with Tarkowski, number 6, the captain of Everton. But all in all, a win for Liverpool, and Liverpool has won that. Bring it big, my boys, bring it big. That is what the story is. We will be ending this stream, and those of you who participated in those questions, that who will be scoring first, who will be the man of the match of this fixture, as well as the polls were there, that who wins the Merseyside Derby, Liverpool, Everton, and draw. Thanks for participating in those votes, and as well as answers to those questions which we have got. Till then, keep going, guys, keep going. You will never walk alone, and all the victories for Liverpool this season will be dedicated to Diogo Jota. That has been the story. That has been the story. We will be ending this, and next we will be having the Watchalong of Bundesliga. It is the likes of Hoffenheim against the likes of Bayern Munich, and the likes of Real Madrid against the likes of Espanyol in the La Liga. These are the two things we'll be having, but I'm really out of shape, and I'm really not that good enough to stream that. So I will end this stream, and yes, big victory for the Reds. Big victory for the Reds.